The Prime player, he starts to the bottom right of the map. He is down a game. He needs a win on a kill on flats. He is.
Byun Prime.
L has to come up with a master plan here.
Yep. His face has already been shown. Even his name. The top left in blue. The Towel Terran up a game in the series. He is.
FXO GuMiho.
Legend, I told you. How many times have I told you? Hover over that menu button.
Windows 7.
Hover over that menu button. And it'll tell you what time it is.
That was awesome. That was the perfect timing.
Just looking at this UI.
I can't get
This
over
is the
that.
second time this has happened in a row.
Oh, that was just too good to be true.
I noticed that Legend has 3 friends on his friend list in the client. I only have 2. Who is the missing link? Who doesn't want to be my friend?
I don't know, Wolf.
I'm starting to get a little bit angry.
Yeah,
Starting to get a little bit curious. I'm like, well,
that was okay. I have to focus back on this game, but this happened for the second time right now, and I'm enjoying this just quite a little bit too much. Gas. We have gas for GuMiho. Once again, he tries to be aggressive. He's going to send a scout out here, whereas Byun is now building his barracks, but once again after a command center first.
no gas. I mean, well, no gas obviously, but no scout is what I meant to say for Byun. So he's playing this blind again, and GuMiho has all the information here. He's even going to be able to delay this command center a little bit with his own SCV. And there's the factory. So GuMiho will likely pressure, maybe even just do a Banshee expand. Ooh, that SCV! One shot away. Will he get him? No.
No. With the afterburner upgrades, he would have been able to catch up on it. But that is something.
Afterburners.
That is something reserved for Medivacs.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. Think about it.
Well, Legacy of the
SCV
Void,
to the
don't
rescue.
worry.
You know, the siege tank is being attacked. You need an SCV, and then suddenly SCV to the rescue. So,
Legacy of the Void. That's all I have to say.
yeah.
This SCV for GuMiho is now in trouble. He wishes he could get out of here. He will actually escape. Really nice, patient turning. You know, it takes a lot of practice and experience to know the turn radius of a worker. You know, they do this little bit of sliding motion. It's hard to explain, but we're going to have Reactor Hellions from GuMiho. And then likely a Medevac follow-up.
Starport most likely going to be the next build for the next building for GuMiho. And he puts it-
Proxied.
wants to be there a little bit faster.
If he had lost that SCV, this strategy would not be possible.
This is one of those builds that we've seen so often, and it always does a bit of damage. The question is just how much.
Yeah.
And he needs to do damage. I mean, he's behind in the economy. He needs to do something. This is his way of saying, hey, I'm trying to be the aggressor here. You're going for the more economy-based build, so I have to do damage or you will be miles ahead of me.
And Byun, if he does not respond, if his Marines are in the wrong place, this could end the game. Usually, this build, when it's seen against Protoss, it's just a matter of some damage is done. But in TVT, it's a little bit more extreme at times. And he just scouts here. He sees the Marines at the front. He's going to try to break through if he can. Does not get that off. In fact, loses a few hit points on his Hellion. What is this? He's actually just going to produce Mirage in the middle of the map and try to end this with a timing.
That's actually pretty cool.
GuMiho is, I am now fairly convinced he's just not practicing Wings of Liberty more. He's just like, well, I'm going to do 2 all-ins, and if it doesn't, the second one doesn't work, I'll do a third one on map 3, and I'm going to go straight into Heart of the Storm. I don't have time to waste. He's actually probably pressing the Afterburners button right now on his Medevac to just forget that
Why
it's
does
not
this
there.
not work?
Yeah. Well,
He's
Byun,
pressing the button, he's like, I don't see a difference.
yeah, Byun is focused on his bunker at the front, and he does not know this is coming. He now sends some units back, but not enough.
There we go. The Windows 7 Terran is in his opponent's main base. Byun Prime is struggling against those Hellions, losing a lot of the SCVs, and now the Marines are being pressured too.
And he gets out with all of them.
Yeah, they all get away. I actually feel that this preview that we saw earlier when GuMiho was introduced is maybe a subtle hint that Microsoft will soon sponsor FXO.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's possible, man. That would be pretty sick.
Yeah, Sherlock Calder is on the case.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Josh about that one. We'll see if this Hellion drop does any more damage. Drops in the main base.
Oh, I didn't see it.
and he just barely misses it. This means he will get a few SCVs for sure. Looks like he's going to get about 3 or 4 here.
Yeah, he's even getting more now. The Marines, they are already heading back, but GuMiho is so sneaky. He takes out another SCV that is just standing there, sets one of those trees on fire too. Greenpeace not happy about that one.
Yeah, that SCV was trying to admire nature, and GuMiho not only killed him for doing it, but then killed the nature he was admiring.
Yeah.
It was pretty awful. He's even going to get this one. All right, Byun, tell your SCVs what's going on. I feel for Byun here, but the thing is, GuMiho's build is just really perfect. He's got SCVs now coming. In fact, 13 of them. That's the unlucky number for Byun right now. Coming across the map, he's repaired some of his Hellions from earlier.
Byun lost 10 harvesters. He is still a little bit ahead in the worker count, but here come those SCVs for GuMiho that he talked about. We have the paint train, Marauders, Hellions, everything
for the bunker.
is on the move. There is nothing to repair it.
He doesn't have anything nearby. He just runs up the ramp. That's what the Hellions are.
Oh
my God!
Ouch! Oh, that hurt.
Oh, GuMiho is... You know, what I said going into the series is GuMiho's the guy who goes for the late game and Byun's the build guy, but it turns out the opposite was the scenario in this series.
GuMiho is going in right now and he's toasting everything. This is like the morning breakfast that you have on Sundays.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's just a little bit too much heat for Byun to handle.
Byun is going to the up and down. His siege tank pops out. GG.
GG and bye-bye, Byun. We'll see you in the up and downs. GuMiho is back in Code S.
You could say he's on fire.
Yeah, he definitely was. Well, GuMiho, the Towel Terran, the Nine-Tailed Fox, the Windows 7 Terran.
Yeah, I think Byun looked like my overcooked Pop-Tarts when I was a kid.
I have never seen someone this happy when he lost with a 2-0.
Yeah, I think he was just like, well, damn, GuMiho. Somebody's not practicing Wings of Liberty. Somebody had some special all-in.
I'm not sure. I actually think that this loss might have pushed him over the corner. I think L is finally gone insane.
He's gone insane, man. He's going to start doing some of those Kira laps. In fact, maybe you think it's possible Byun actually is Kira in our world?
Maybe. I just wait for the guys in the white jacket to go into the booth and take him to the hospital. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, he was like, yo, you lost, Byun.
He's actually getting a little bit like, I don't know, this is
not
sure
golf,
Byun.
The score at the top right of your supply is not supposed to be low, it's supposed to be high.
Yeah, so a 2-0 loss for Byun. GuMiho advances to Code S. Byun will play in the up and downs. Look quite happy about it.
Yeah. Maybe he just wants, maybe he has this sadistic pleasure of playing the up and downs. He's like, I hope I have a 6-player group. I'm like, Byun, what's going on, man?
Well, it was a pretty quick match. GuMiho with 2 build wins, and yeah, now he is back in Code S. He can now completely focus on Heart of the Swarm. And we are heading into the third game. It's going to be another team kill. We have 2 MVP players. We have Velour up against DRG. This is, of course, going to happen after a short break. Once again, after 5 minutes, we'll be back with our third best of 3 of the day at the GSL Code A in the third round, and we'll find out if Velour or DRG is going to advance to Code S. See you guys in a few.